Welcome to the Dell EMC Unity XT Crew Removal and Replacement series. In this series of short videos, we're going to use Unisphere and UEM CLI commands to identify faulted custom replaceable units on a Dell EMC Unity XT storage system. We'll then look at the ways to prepare the system for service, including service mode and reset and hold modes. We'll demonstrate the removal and replacement of the faulted crew, and finally verify the replacement crew is working correctly. One of the first things you want to do is to log on to the storage system using the Unisphere interface. This requires that you have initialized the system and provided an IP address in your browser, and once you do that, you're going to be brought to the page that you see here. You're going to have a username along with a password. That combination was also set up during the initialization process. And once you provide those correct credentials, we'll be able to log in and view the dashboard page. So from the dashboard page, we see that we have a hardware error, one hardware error. If we mouse over it, we can see the various components that are possibilities. But we're going to investigate a bit further. So we're going to go ahead and click on that icon. And again, it confirms here that I have a disk array enclosure on bus 1, enclosure 0, and it's calling out a power supply B1 of that. So we're going to go to alerts to see what confirmation we have here, and we can see two critical errors. We look at the date and time of those errors. And in fact, we see that the power supply is called out here as well. We can look at similar things through the system view for more verification. We can click on the enclosures and we can see the location here of power supply B1 here. You also have a env ps command to show you that, and it's ps show command. And again, the logs confirm the same date and time of that failure, so we have a power supply. So we're going to take a look at the back. I'm going to remove the cable brackets for clarity here. I'm going to push them back a bit and locate the power supply. Now you see I'm going to disconnect the AC power, and there's a little latch that you've got to press towards the handle, and as you press, you go ahead and pull that supply out. Of course, you have the other one handy. The system at this time is still operating with the failed supply. You take the new replacement supply, you push it on in. You're going to hear a little click. Make sure it's seated properly, and then you're going to cable it back up and put your bail back to secure the AC power cable. Last thing we need to do is to go back to Unisphere and validate that everything looks good. It does. The power supply looks healthy again. And so you've removed and replaced a power supply on an 80 drive disk array enclosure.